Hey there, this is Patrina from Medical Affairs Strategy Hacks. Thank you so much for being part of my community and coming along with me on this journey to help medical affairs professionals be better at their jobs. Today, I want to talk about leadership, and I'm here to tell you that if you are an MSL, you are a leader. I've heard MSLs say or get the impression that they think because they are in an individual contributor role or do not have a C-level title that they are not leaders. And this is just not true. We hear this when medical affairs leaders are telling MSLs to lead from the title that they have or lead from where they are. Medical leaders recognize that MSLs are uniquely positioned to be leaders in the organization, and they want the MSLs to start acting like it. That's the topic of today's hack. So stick around towards the end to learn more about different ways you can start demonstrating your leadership skills as an MSL or improving them. So what does leadership skills look like, or what are they? 3 core leadership skills are credibility, relationship building, and communication. So think about the MSL role. What do they do all the time? They do these 3 things all the time. That's why MSLs have this great position and skill set to be leaders and just need to start acting like it. So let's think about the credibility one a little bit. Of course, MSLs are deep scientific and medical experts, and this gives them the credibilities with their external stakeholders, the HCPs and the KOLs. But what gives them huge credibility internally is that they know what external customers are thinking and what they need. If we think about HQ people or internal folks, they're basically cut off from customers and they don't know what they think. So it's important for MSLs to realize that they're this bridge, they are the liaison between the external world and the internal world, and this is a real opportunity for them to lead, and it gives them the credibility to lead. Now, the last 2 I mentioned, relationship and communication skills, this is a no-brainer. MSLs are doing this every day. They are engaging with their HCPs and KOLs, building the relationships, uncovering great insights. So these 3 skills together really make MSLs uniquely positioned to be great leaders. And this is what medical leadership wants from MSLs. They want them to leverage these skills to help them understand what the customers think, the customers care about, and identify different challenges or opportunities that should be acted on. All right, I hope I convinced you that if you are an MSL, you are a leader. Here are some tips that you can use to start improving your leadership skills or maybe feeling more confident about it. The first one I would recommend is to reflect on your own mindset. Are you an MSL and do you view yourself as a leader? Do you act like you're a leader? Spend some time thinking about this. The way that you think about yourself is going to influence how others think about you. Maybe you are a newer MSL or you're not feeling very confident. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens to everybody. What I would recommend in that case is to take some action to help you feel more confident and upskill in your leadership capabilities. So maybe this means getting a mentor or paying for a coach, perhaps enrolling in a course, reading a book. I have a great hack on this about investing in yourself. I'll link that up above or down below for you. The last tip I have for you is to leverage your ability to ask really great questions. This is something you're doing, if not on a daily basis, a weekly basis, when you're talking with your HCPs and KOLs to uncover those great insights. Asking great questions is a leadership trick because it gets people to think differently or think more deeply. And ultimately, the best way that MSLs can lead is by influencing people and teaching them how to think. So take all of those great questions that you use to uncover the why with HCPs and use them with your internal stakeholders and teach them how to think. I have a bunch of resources on how to ask great questions. I'm going to link those down below for you. I want to close by giving you an example of how great questions help you demonstrate your leadership. In the MSL Insights course that I just recently launched with Rich Swank, we help MSLs take ownership of their insights by teaching them the end-to-end insights process and best practices around what this should look like. The students in our course are taking these learnings and then using them to lead and influence their managers and leadership by asking great questions. So we've heard from an MSL, for example, that he is taking these questions that he's learning in the course and then using them to gently teach his manager about how to think about insights. We have a medical director that's done a similar thing. She's taken her learnings from the course and is asking really great thought-provoking questions to her leadership to get them thinking. This is a beautiful example of leading as an MSL. Thank you so much for being here. If you learned anything from this hack, please be sure to like and subscribe. Reach out to me if you want to talk more about this. I also want to hear about your wins and celebrate them with you. I will link down to the Medical Affairs Value blog where I have more information on this topic as well as more resources. If you want to upskill your insights gathering, check out our MSL Insights course at mslgrowth.com. And thank you so much.